2024 has brought a very good year of AFL football. So many upsets, so many tight games, so many thrilling endings. What surprises have we got in store for the final series? But more importantly, tonight we have the 4th ever edition of the Scoops Medal. The inaugural winner was Jackson McRae, followed by Took Miller, and last year's winner, Jack Sinclair, who will add their names on the honours board to win the most prestigious prize in AFL football, the Scoops Medal. Will it be a year of the ruckman? Rowan Marshall has had a terrific season. Will it be a key forward like Charlie Curnow that surprises us all? Will it be a star midfielder like Tom Green, Zach Butters or Adam Treloar? Or will we see a previous winner win the most prestigious award in footy for the second time in their career? A night you do not want to miss, so strap yourselves in for the 4th ever edition of the Scoops Medal. Now here is your host, the sole admin of AFL information, trade rumours and results. It's Cooper Gretsch.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 4th instalment of the Scoops Medal for 2024, the Scoops AFL Medal. Hope it's a great show for you all. Strap yourselves in, get your coffees ready. We're going to go through every single round from opening round all the way till the weekend's games at round 24. Comment your predictions down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Want to aim for 50 likes for this video. I know a lot of you are going to be tuning in right now. Not only will we be going through my Brownlow votes, I'll be going through some of the best moments of the season, and the mark and goal of the year for me, and we'll go through some of the retiring greats as well. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Right now, comment down below who you have winning, and smash the like button and subscribe and share this video to your friends. It's going to be the best ever Scoops Medal there has ever been. Like I said in that hype video, who will win the Scoops Medal for season 2024? Well, let's kick things off right now with the Brownlow votes, and we'll start with opening round. Still, you know, a very, very interesting concept, but here we are. Opening round. Let's go right here. Right now. Right. Opening round. Build the suspense, ladies and gentlemen. We're just building this suspense to you all right here, right now, because quite frankly, is going to be the biggest episode yet. All right, let's go. Scoops Medal votes, opening round. Sydney v Melbourne. Sydney, B. Grundy, 1 vote. Melbourne, J. Viney, 2 votes. Sydney, I. Heaney, 3 votes. Brisbane v Carlton. Carlton, G. Hewitt, 1 vote. Brisbane, H. Andrews, 2 votes. Carlton, C. Curnow, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Richmond. Gold Coast, W. Powell, 1 vote. Gold Coast, B. King, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M. Rowell, 3 votes. GWS v Collingwood. GWS, T. Green, 1 vote. GWS, B. Daniels, 2 votes. GWS, C. Brown, 3 votes. Now, the leaderboard after the opening round, obviously it's a very, very short round, but here's the votes after opening round, the leaderboard, shall I say. We have equal first, Isaac Heaney, Charlie Curnow, Matt Rowell, and Callum Brown, all on 3 votes. Let's go right back to round 1, the real round. Round 1, let's go. It's a very, very big round, as I said. Alrighty. Round 1. Let's go. So we're just going to build and build and build all this suspense, right? Let's go. Round 1. Votes right here, right now. Carlton v Richmond. Richmond, N. Vlosten, 1 vote. Carlton, M. McGovern, 2 votes. Richmond, N. Bolter, 3 votes. Collingwood v Sydney. Sydney, I. Heaney, 1 vote. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 2 votes. Sydney C. Warner, 3 votes. Essendon v Hawthorn. Essendon A. Perkins, 1 vote. Essendon A. McGrath, 2 votes. Essendon Z. Merritt, 3 votes. GWS v North Melbourne. GWS J. Riccardi, 1 vote. GWS T. Green, 2 votes. GWS J. Hogan, 3 votes. Geelong v St Kilda. St Kilda J. Steele, 1 vote. St Kilda M. King, 2 votes. St Kilda R. Marshall, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Adelaide. Gold Coast S. Flanders, 1 vote. Gold Coast N. Anderson, 2 votes. Gold Coast M. Rao, 3 votes. Melbourne v Western Bulldogs. Melbourne C. Petrarca, 1 vote. Melbourne C. Oliver, 2 votes. Melbourne J. Billings, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v West Coast. Port Adelaide J. Horn Francis, 1 vote. Port Adelaide Z. Butters, 2 votes. Port Adelaide C. Rosie, 3 votes. Fremantle v Brisbane. Fremantle L. Ryan, 1 vote. Brisbane J. Danaher, 2 votes. Fremantle C. Sarong, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 1, Isaac Heaney is on 4 votes and Matt Rowell is on 6 votes. Yeah, and make sure too, one thing I don't want to do is put the wrong banner up. Oh, how embarrassing that would be if I was to put up the wrong banner. But, here we are. All right, let's go. Round 3. Shall I say round 2, technically? All right. Round 2, St Kilda v Collingwood. St Kilda, J. Battle, 1 vote. St Kilda, J. Higgins, 2 votes. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen Malira, 3 votes. Adelaide v Geelong. Geelong, T. Stewart, 1 vote. Geelong, G. Myers, 2 votes. Adelaide, M. Crouch, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Fremantle. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 1 vote. North Melbourne, T. Powell, 2 votes. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 3 votes. Hawthorn v Melbourne. Hawthorn, J. Sicily, 1 vote. Melbourne, B. Fritsch, 2 votes. Melbourne, C. Petrarca, 3 votes. Sydney v Essendon. Essendon, Z. Merritt, 1 vote. Sydney, I. Heaney, 2 votes. Sydney, T. Papley, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v Gold Coast. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, O. Baker, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, C. Waitman, 3 votes. Richmond v Port Adelaide. Richmond, L. Baker, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, T. Marshall, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 3 votes. West Coast v GWS. GWS, L. Whitfield, 1 vote. West Coast, J. McGovern, 2 votes. GWS, Tom Green, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 2. After round 2, we have here Caleb Sarong, Isaac Heaney, Tom Green, and Matt Rowell all on 6 votes, and Zach Butters on 5 votes. Right. Comment down below your thoughts so far. There's some surprises for you. Matt Rowell is polling really well, as are Zach Butters and co. All right, now let's go to the round 3 games. Brisbane v Collingwood. Collingwood, J. Elliott, 1 vote. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 2 votes. Brisbane, L. Neal, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Carlton. Carlton, G. Hewitt, 1 vote. Carlton, C. Curnow, 2 votes. Carlton, H. Mackay, 3 votes. Fremantle v Adelaide. Fremantle, L. Ryan, 1 vote. Adelaide, M. Keane, 2 votes. Fremantle, H. Young, 3 votes. Essendon v St Kilda. St Kilda, R. Marshall, 1 vote. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 2 votes. St Kilda, S. Ross, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Melbourne. Melbourne, A. Neil Bullen, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, W. Drew, 2 votes. Melbourne, M. Gawn, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v West Coast. Western Bulldogs, Al Bramble, 1 vote. West Coast, Jay McGovern, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 3 votes. Richmond v Sydney. Sydney, I. Heaney, 1 vote. Richmond and Vloston, 2 votes. Richmond, T. Taranto, 3 votes. Hawthorn v Geelong. Hawthorn, C. Nash, 1 vote. Geelong, T. Hawkins, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Warple, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 3, we have Isaac Heaney now in the lead on a flat 7 votes. Tom Green, Matt Rowell, and Caleb Sarong are all on 6 votes. Very close count so far. As expected in the early days. Will that continue? You will all have to wait and find out. Now, let's move on right now to the round 4 Scoops Medal votes. Round 4, Adelaide v Melbourne. Adelaide, M. Crouch, 1 vote. Melbourne, C. Petrarca, 2 votes. Adelaide, M. Keane, 3 votes. Brisbane v North Melbourne. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 1 vote. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 2 votes. Brisbane, J. Danaher, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Essendon. Essendon, N. Martin, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, J. Horn Francis, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, C. Rosie, 3 votes. West Coast v Sydney. Sydney, E. Goulden, 1 vote. West Coast, Al Duggan, 2 votes. Sydney, I. Heaney, 3 votes. Fremantle v Carlton. Carlton, J. Wiedering, 1 vote. Fremantle, J. Aish, 2 votes. Carlton, B. Kemp, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v Geelong. Geelong, J. Cameron, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 3 votes. Gold Coast v GWS. Gold Coast, M. Andrew, 1 vote. GWS, J. Hogan, 2 votes. GWS, Toby Green, 3 votes. Richmond v St Kilda. St Kilda, R. Marshall, 1 vote. St Kilda, J. Battle, 2 votes. St Kilda, J. Steele, 3 votes. Collingwood v Hawthorn. Collingwood, J. DeGoey, 1 vote. Hawthorn, B. Hardwick, 2 votes. Collingwood, J. Dacos, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 4. In first place, we have Isaac Heaney on 10 votes. And all on 6 votes. Caleb Sarong, Tom Green, Matt Rowell, Connor Rosie, and Christian Petrarca. Ooh, the race is heating up. What do you all think so far? A really good count. But yeah. Now, it's time to go through some of the retiring greats for season 2024. I'm going to start just for now with one name, Dyson Heppel. A great career Dyson Heppel has had throughout his whole career at Essendon. He could have left that club during that drug saga. He stayed. It was one of few that wasn't banned. He's one of the guys that didn't take what those other players took. A loyal servant, a great clubman, a great person, loved by all. Couldn't really think of an individual that would hate him. Oh, that's right. There was Essendon fans a few years ago that I witnessed in person in the Saints' 150th year anniversary game. Actually, it was last year, 2023. He got booed and ridiculed non-stop around that stage, in particular in that game as well. And the Essendon fans in front of me were saying some very disgusting things towards Dyson Heppel. Dyson Heppel is a wonderful guy, great servant, and Brad Scott and the Essendon Football Club should be ashamed of themselves to how they treated a retiring great in Dyson Heppel. Well done to Dyson Heppel on a great career, a great captain, as I said, a loyal servant. Could have shipped off to the Suns last year on a 2-year deal and would have ended up playing on next year in the guaranteed coaching role at the Suns in 2026 after playing at the end of 2020 to the end of 2025. But he stayed loyal on a 1-year deal. The club treated him like crap. Dyson Heppel deserved better than that, but he also did have a wonderful career. Congratulations to Dyson Heppel on an amazing career. All right, now let's go move on to the next round, which will be the round 5 votes. Round 5. Melbourne v Brisbane. Brisbane, C. Cameron, 1 vote. Brisbane, J. Dunkley, 2 votes. Melbourne, M. Gawn, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v Essendon. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 1 vote. Essendon, Z. X. Dersma, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 3 votes. GWS v St Kilda. GWS, Al Whitfield, 1 vote. St Kilda, B. Hill, 2 votes. St Kilda, R. Marshall, 3 votes. Carlton v Adelaide. Adelaide, T. Walker, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Adelaide, B. Keys, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Hawthorn. Gold Coast, S. Flanders, 1 vote. Gold Coast, B. King, 2 votes. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Fremantle. Port Adelaide, C. Rosie, 1 vote. Fremantle, Al Ryan, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, D. Houston, 3 votes. Geelong v North Melbourne. North Melbourne, E. Ford, 1 vote. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 2 votes. Geelong, J. Cameron, 3 votes. West Coast v Richmond. Richmond, S. Bolton, 1 vote. West Coast, E. Yo, 2 votes. West Coast, J. Waterman, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 5, it's still in first place is Isaac Heaney on 10 votes. Rowan Marshall is now in second place on 8 votes. And Connor Rosie is on 7 votes at the end and the completion of round 5. Now, I also must stress enough, in the Scoops Medal, players that are suspended are eligible to win the Scoops Medal if I feel like their suspension wasn't worthy of the... So, for example, Isaac Heaney got a 1-week ban. I didn't think that was a really, really bad ban. So he is eligible to win the Scoops Medal. Right. Now, let's move on to the round 6 games for the Scoops Medal. Round 6, St Kilda v Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, A. Norton, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, B. Dale, 3 votes. Adelaide v Essendon. Essendon, J. Gresham, 1 vote. Adelaide, J. Saligo, 2 votes. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 3 votes. Collingwood v Port Adelaide. Collingwood, P. Lipinski, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, D. Houston, 2 votes. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 3 votes. Carlton v GWS. GWS, J. Kelly, 1 vote. Carlton, P. Cripps, 2 votes. Carlton, S. Walsh, 3 votes. Brisbane v Geelong. Brisbane, D. Zorko, 1 vote. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 2 votes. Brisbane, J. Berry, 3 votes. West Coast v Fremantle. West Coast, E. Yo, 1 vote. Fremantle, N5, 2 votes. West Coast, J. Waterman, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Sydney. Gold Coast, B. Fiorini, 1 vote. Gold Coast, S. Flanders, 2 votes. Sydney, B. Grundy, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Hawthorn. Hawthorn, J. Newcomb, 1 vote. Hawthorn, C. Nash, 2 votes. Hawthorn, D. Moore, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 6, 10 votes. Still in the lead is Isaac Heaney. Equal second in 8 votes is Rowan Marshall and Adam Trelaw. And in third place on 7 votes is Connor Rosie. Let me know down below your thoughts so far of the leaderboard of the Scoops Medal. I know the chat will be up and about right now. So as you can see, this is the leaderboard. Some names that you can expect up here. Heaney and Marshall and Trelaw and Rosie. Some expected names up there. There's so many players just underneath those votes you got to keep an eye out for. There's a reason why I don't announce every single player on the screen, because then you start to have a rough idea, and that's not how I'm going to make it roll. Because now what we will roll into is the round 7 votes. Let's go. Round 7 votes. Round 7, Richmond v Melbourne. Melbourne, S. May, 1 vote. Melbourne, M. Gawn, 2 votes. Melbourne, J. Lever, 3 votes. Essendon v Collingwood. Essendon, A. McGrath, 1 vote. Essendon, Z Merritt, 2 votes. Essendon, K Langford, 3 votes. GWS v Brisbane. GWS H Himmelberg, 1 vote. GWS F Callahan, 2 votes. GWS Tom Green, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v St Kilda. St Kilda R Burns, 1 vote. Port Adelaide D Houston, 2 votes. St Kilda J Sinclair, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Adelaide. Adelaide I Rankin, 1 vote. Adelaide J Dawson, 2 votes. Adelaide R Laird, 3 votes. Carlton v Geelong. Carlton Pete Cripps, 1 vote. Carlton B Akers, 2 votes. Geelong J Cameron, 3 votes. Fremantle v Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs B Dale, 1 vote. Fremantle N5, 2 votes. Fremantle C Sarong, 3 votes. Gold Coast v West Coast. West Coast J Waterman, 1 vote. Gold Coast J Witts, 2 votes. Gold Coast N Anderson, 3 votes. Hawthorn v Sydney. Sydney and Blakey, 1 vote. Sydney I Heaney, 2 votes. Sydney O Florent, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 7. In first place, we got Isaac Heaney on 12 votes. And in 9 votes, in equal second, we have Tom Green and Caleb Sarong. What's your thoughts so far, ladies and gentlemen? This race is just getting started. And one thing I want to also bring up again, like was in the hype video, will we see an inaugural winner or a previous winner become a 2-time Scoops Quiz winner, a 2-time Scoops Medal winner, Will Jack Sinclair, he started very well. He started very well as Jack Sinclair. Tuke Miller hasn't polled yet, and Jack McRae hasn't featured yet. So will one of those 3 become a 2-time Scoops Medal winner? Let's go right now into the round 8 Scoops votes. Round 8. Adelaide v Port Adelaide. Adelaide M Hinge, 1 vote. Adelaide J Saligo, 2 votes. Adelaide M Crouch, 3 votes. Carlton v Collingwood. Carlton N Newman, 1 vote. Carlton G Hewitt, 2 votes. Collingwood N Dacos, 3 votes. Sydney v GWS. Sydney I Heaney, 1 vote. Sydney D Rampy, 2 votes. Sydney W Haywood, 3 votes. St Kilda v North Melbourne. St Kilda N Wangani Malira, 1 vote. St Kilda D Wilson, 2 votes. St Kilda J Sinclair, 3 votes. Melbourne v Geelong. Melbourne J Lever, 1 vote. Melbourne C Oliver, 2 votes. Melbourne S May, 3 votes. West Coast v Essendon. Essendon N Martin, 1 vote. Essendon D Parish, 2 votes. Essendon Z Merritt, 3 votes. Richmond v Fremantle. Fremantle H Young, 1 vote. Fremantle C Sarong, 2 votes. Fremantle L Ryan, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v Hawthorn. Hawthorn J Sicily, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs A Trelaw, 2 votes. Hawthorn J Impey, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Brisbane. Brisbane H McCluggage, 1 vote. Brisbane J Dunkley, 2 votes. And Brisbane D Zorko, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 8. Isaac Heaney is in first place on 13 votes, followed by Caleb Sarong with 11 votes, and Adam Trelaw in third place on 10 votes. Let's go right into round 9. Scoops Medal votes. Round 9. Carlton v Melbourne. Carlton S Walsh, 1 vote. Carlton P Cripps, 2 votes. Melbourne C Petrarca, 3 votes. Geelong v Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide W Rioli, 1 vote. Z Butters, 2 votes. Port Adelaide O Wines, 3 votes. Fremantle v Sydney. Sydney I Heaney, 1 vote. Fremantle J Sharp, 2 votes. Sydney O Florent, 3 votes. Hawthorn v St Kilda. St Kilda R Bonner, 1 vote. St Kilda C Wilkie, 2 votes. St Kilda R Marshall, 3 votes. Essendon v GWS. Hawthorn. Essendon S Durham, 1 vote. Essendon M Redmond, 2 votes. GWS Tom Green, 3 votes. Gold Coast v North Melbourne. North Melbourne, Zed Fisher, 1 vote. North Melbourne, Al Davies-Uniacke, 2 votes. Gold Coast, T. Miller, 3 votes. Richmond v Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, A. Norton, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, J. Harms, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 3 votes. Collingwood v West Coast. West Coast, A. Witherden, 1 vote. Collingwood, J. Dacos, 2 votes. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 3 votes. Adelaide v Brisbane. Adelaide, M. Crouch, 1 vote. Adelaide, I. Rankin, 2 votes. Adelaide, D. Fogarty, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 9, we have Isaac Heaney in first place on 14 votes, followed in second place by Adam Trelaw on 13 votes. Tom Green is in third place on 12 votes. Rowan Marshall, Caleb Sarong, and Nick Dacos are all tied in fourth place on 11 votes. Now we are starting to cook. We're going to cook even more. We're only 9 rounds in, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think will win the Scoops Medal? Has your prediction changed since from the start of the show? Also, something I should have said off the top, ladies and gentlemen, who do you have polling the most votes for your side? At the end of the show, I will potentially be reading your club-by-club leaderboard highest vote getter. Okay? So, that's the end of round 9. Let's get right into round 10, Brownlow votes, or Scoops Medal votes, the real Brownlow medal. The only real one. Round 10, Gold Coast v Geelong. Gold Coast, A. Sexton, 1 vote. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 2 votes. Gold Coast, J. Lukosius, 3 votes. Sydney v Carlton. Sydney, J. Rowbottom, 1 vote. Sydney, I. Heaney, 2 votes. Sydney, C. Warner, 3 votes. Collingwood v Adelaide. Collingwood, S. Pendlebury, 1 vote. Adelaide, M. Crouch, 2 votes. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 3 votes. GWS v Western Bulldogs. GWS, Al Whitfield, 1 vote. GWS, H. Himmelberg, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 3 votes. St Kilda v Fremantle. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 1 vote. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 2 votes. St Kilda, R. Marshall, 3 votes. Brisbane v Geelong. Western Bulldogs, no. Brisbane, D. Zorko, 1 vote. Brisbane, K. Lohman, 2 votes. Brisbane, Al Neil, 3 votes. Essendon v North Melbourne. North Melbourne, Al Davies-Uniacke, 1 vote. Essendon, P. Wright, 2 votes. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Hawthorn. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, D. Houston, 2 votes. Hawthorn, B. Hardwick, 3 votes. West Coast v Melbourne. West Coast, J. McGovern, 1 vote. West Coast, H. Reid, 2 votes. West Coast, J. Waterman, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 10 in first place is Isaac Heaney on 16 votes, followed in equal second on 14 votes, Rowan Marshall and Nick Dacos. In third place on 13 votes is Adam Trelaw, and in equal fourth place on 12 votes is Tom Green and Caleb Sarong. One thing too, I would like to let you all know about this particular, player or two, is I also want you to feel like, who is your surprise packet to poll the most votes for your side, or just overall as a whole? I would like to also commemorate and congratulate a 400-game legend in Scott Pendlebury, who reached this milestone against Carlton late in the season. Pendles is a great player who signed on for next year. I know he's still playing, but it's a milestone that we can't just gloss over. So congratulations to Scott Pendlebury on playing at least currently over 400 games. So Pendles, congratulations on an amazing career so far, Pendles, and good luck next year, mate. All the very best. Now, let's go into the round 11 Scoops Medal votes. Round 11, Western Bulldogs v Sydney. Sydney, I. Heaney, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 2 votes. Sydney, C. Warner, 3 votes. Fremantle v Collingwood. Fremantle, Al Ryan, 1 vote. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 2 votes. Fremantle, J. Clark, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide, O Wines, 1 vote. North Melbourne, Al Davies Uniac, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, T Marshall, 3 votes. Carlton v Gold Coast. Carlton, S Walsh, 1 vote. Carlton, C Curnow, 2 votes. Carlton, P Cripps, 3 votes. Geelong v GWS. Geelong, M Holmes, 1 vote. GWS, Toby Green, 2 votes. GWS, Kieran Briggs, 3 votes. Essendon v Richmond. Richmond, D Martin, 1 vote. Essendon, N Hind, 2 votes. Essendon, J Ridley, 3 votes. Hawthorn v Brisbane. Hawthorn, J Gunston, 1 vote. Brisbane, Al Neil, 2 votes. Hawthorn, K Amon, 3 votes. Melbourne v St Kilda. St Kilda, J Sinclair, 1 vote. Melbourne, C Salem, 2 votes. Melbourne, M Gorn, 3 votes. Adelaide v West Coast. Adelaide, M Crouch, 1 vote. Adelaide, Al Shoal, 2 votes. Adelaide, R Laird, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 11, in first place on 17 votes, we have Isaac Heaney. In second place on 16 votes, we have Nick Dacos. In third place on 15 votes, we've got Adam Treloar. And in fourth place on 14 votes is Rowan Marshall. We still got just over half the season to go. So let's get right into the round 12 Scoops Medal vote, shall we? Let's go. Port Adelaide v Carlton. Carlton, H Mackay, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, M Georgiades, 2 votes. Carlton, S Walsh, 3 votes. Collingwood v Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, B Dale, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, M Bontempelli, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, A Treloar, 3 votes. Hawthorn v Adelaide. Adelaide, M Hinge, 1 vote. Adelaide, M Crouch, 2 votes. Hawthorn, D Moore, 3 votes. West Coast v St Kilda. West Coast, E Yo, 1 vote. St Kilda, P Dow, 2 votes. St Kilda, Mason Wood, 3 votes. Richmond v Geelong. Geelong, M Holmes, 1 vote. Richmond, L Baker, 2 votes. Geelong, O Dempsey, 3 votes. Melbourne v Fremantle. Fremantle, L Ryan, 1 vote. Fremantle, S Switkowski, 2 votes. Fremantle, J Clark, 3 votes. Fremantle, J Clark, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Essendon. Gold Coast, A Sexton, 1 vote. Gold Coast, M Rao, 2 votes. Gold Coast, N Anderson, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 12. In first place, we have a new current leader. Adam Treloar is now in the lead on 18 votes, followed by Isaac Heaney on 17 votes and Nick Dacos in third place on 16 votes. Wow, wow, wow. Now, let's name some of the best moments of season 2024. For me, it is quite simply some games which include the Mac Andrew goal after the siren late in the year. Gold Coast officially ended Essendon's season. Also, for me, that was one moment. The Mitch McGovern kick after the siren against Collingwood in Pendle's 400th game, which he missed. And my favourite moment of the year personally, because it involves my Saints, was on the weekend. Jack Higgins, here you go, with the goal that broke the hearts of Carlton fans, at least in that moment. Hicko kicked the winning goal with 12 seconds to go. We bloody earned that win. To see in my hype video, you see everyone chase Hicko around, Zach Jones, etc., Hunter Clark, Ryan Burns, etc. It was so freaking cool. Hicko, awesome goal, mate. Love it. Hicko, as I was saying, my goal kicking challenge, this one's for you. Now, also, I'm going to officially announce right here on the Scoops Medal Show my rising star for this year. My 2024 Scoops Rising Star winner for season 2024 is none other than the Saints young star, Darcy Wilson. Darcy had a bloody terrific season. The start of the year like a house on fire, albeit had some quiet weeks in the middle patch of the season from probably around 12 to 18 range, but he stepped it up in the last 6 weeks as well. And he's a bloody well-earned winner. He's been so good. He had a game this year where he had like 2 goals, 25 disposals recently. Some games against North Melbourne, which you saw in polls, a Brownlow vote or two in the few rounds so far. So yeah, bloody well-deserved Darcy Wilson. The Scoops 2024 Rising Star winner, Darcy Wilson. So congratulations to Darcy for being the Scoops Rising Star winner. Is Darcy Wilson. Had a bloody great game. Great year. He's had great games. He also had a great year, you know. Make sure I put the right banner up. There you go. See the 2024 Scoops Rising Star winner, Darcy Wilson. Congratulations, Darcy. Well deserved, mate. All right, now make sure I have the right banner up. Where the hell was I? Yeah, this is the round I was up to after round 12. See, I'm going to really make sure I do not click on the wrong round because that would be an absolute disaster waiting to happen. But now, let's go read my Scoops Medal round 13 AFL votes. Round 13, Adelaide v Richmond. Adelaide, Jay Short, 1 vote. Sorry, Richmond, Jay Short, 1 vote. Adelaide, M. McElhaney, 2 votes. Adelaide, Al Nankervis, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v Brisbane. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 1 vote. Brisbane, Al Neil, 2 votes. Brisbane, E. Hipwood, 3 votes. Cawthorn v GWS. GWS, K. Briggs, 1 vote. GWS, Al Whitfield, 2 votes. GWS, X. O'Halloran, 3 votes. West Coast v North Melbourne. North Melbourne, J. Simpkin, 1 vote. North Melbourne, Larkey, 2 votes. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 3 votes. St Kilda v Gold Coast. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen Malira, 1 vote. Gold Coast, S. Flanders, 2 votes. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 3 votes. Sydney v Geelong. Sydney, B. Grundy, 1 vote. Sydney, I. Heaney, 2 votes. Sydney, E. Goulden, 3 votes. Essendon v Carlton. Essendon, T. Goldstein, 1 vote. Carlton, E. Hollins, 2 votes. Carlton, T. De Koning, 3 votes. Collingwood v Melbourne. Melbourne, T. Rivers, 1 vote. Collingwood, J. Dacos, 2 votes. Melbourne, M. Gawn, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 13. In equal first place on 19 votes, Adam Trelaw and Isaac Heaney. In second place on 16 votes is Nick Dacos. And in equal third place on 14 votes, Jack Sinclair, Rowan Marshall, and for the first time on the leaderboard after round 14, after round 13, is Max Gawn. Now, obviously, Max Gawn does have some injuries to come. We'll miss some games. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Isaac Heaney, up there, equal first with Adam Trelaw, Nick Dacos, Jack Sinclair, Rowan Marshall, Max Gawn, and obviously plenty of other names that aren't on this current leaderboard that are clearly in the mix. It's an account, not a account. It's a count you do not want to miss. So let's get right back into it with the next round of votes, shall we? Let's go. Round 14 votes. Round 14, Brisbane v St Kilda. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 1 vote. St Kilda, J. Higgins, 2 votes. Brisbane, J. Danaher, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v Fremantle. Not Fremantle. Western Bulldogs, A. Trelaw, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, Al Bramble, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 3 votes. Richmond v Hawthorn. Hawthorn, J. Newcomb, 1 vote. Richmond, T. Taranto, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Sicily, 3 votes. Adelaide v Sydney. Sydney, I. Heaney, 1 vote. Sydney, B. Grundy, 2 votes. Sydney, J. Amati, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Collingwood. North Melbourne v Collingwood. Collingwood, B. Hill, 1 vote. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 2 votes. North Melbourne, G. Wardlaw, 3 votes. GWS v Port Adelaide. GWS, Tom Green, 1 vote. GWS, J. Kelly, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, D. Houston, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 14 in equal first place on 20 votes is Adam Treloar and Isaac Heaney. They still cannot be split apart. And second place on 16 votes is Nick Dacos. And now in third place, back in the leaderboard on 15 votes in third place, is Jack Sinclair. So we got basically 10 rounds to go. After round 14, round 24 will be the last round. Oh boy. Now, I'm going to go through the Scoops Mark of the Year. I declare the winner of the Scoops Mark of the Year for 2024 to be a joint winner. Actually, no joint winners. I mean, I can set my own rules, but I'm going to give you mine. My Mark of the Year goes to Zane Dersma from the North Melbourne Football Club. That was a later one in the season. That was a really, really good mark from Zane Dersma. Jamie Elliott was the other player I had in contention for that one at the start of the season. At that time when Jamie Elliott did, we thought they were going to be broken, but I think Zane Dersma was pretty good. There was a video surfacing around from North Melbourne that they showed him after the game. He's like, oh yeah, I did all right there. So congratulations to Zane Dersma for winning the Scoops Mark of the Year. Well done, Zane. Zane Dersma, Mark of the Year. Well done, mate. All right. Now, let's go into the round 15 Scoops Medal votes. Carlton v Geelong. Carlton T. DeConning, 1 vote. Carlton P. Cripps, 2 votes. Carlton C. Curnow, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Brisbane. Port Adelaide Z. Butters, 1 vote. Brisbane E. Hipwood, 2 votes. Brisbane Al Neil, 3 votes. GWS v Sydney. Sydney J. Rowbottom, 1 vote. GWS Tom Green, 2 votes. Sydney E. Goulden, 3 votes. Melbourne v North Melbourne. North Melbourne J. Simpkin, 1 vote. North Melbourne H. Sheasel, 2 votes. GWS, no, not GWS, North Melbourne Al Davies Uniac, 3 votes. Essendon v West Coast. West Coast EO, 1 vote. Essendon Z Merritt, 2 votes. Essendon J Stringer, 3 votes. Fremantle v Gold Coast. Gold Coast S Day, 1 vote. Fremantle A Brayshaw, 2 votes. Fremantle H Young, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 15 in equal first place on 20 votes is Adam Treloar and Isaac Heaney, and in second place on 16 votes is none other than Nick Dacos. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Let's keep cooking with the greatest Scoops medal of all time and of any vote count night. This is the show to watch. So if you haven't watched before, you're in for a treat. And you've been set for a treat recently in this whole episode. But now we're just getting started here at Scoops HQ. You haven't even seen it all yet. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss the rest of this show. You will regret missing the rest of this show if you do, because you will want to watch it, okay? Oh, it's true. It's damn true. You will not want to miss this. This show is watched by everyone on this universe. I'm the boss. I am the tribal chief. I am the head of the table. And this count is just getting started. Round 16 votes. Let's go. All right, round 16. Brisbane v Melbourne. Brisbane, Al Neil, 1 vote. Brisbane, J. Dunkley, 2 votes. Melbourne, K. Pickett, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Western Bulldogs. North Melbourne, D. Tucker, 1 vote. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 3 votes. Sydney v Fremantle. Fremantle, J. Clark, 1 vote. Fremantle, Al Ryan, 2 votes. Sydney and Blakey, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Collingwood. Gold Coast, B. Ainsworth, 1 vote. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 2 votes. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 3 votes. Adelaide v GWS. Adelaide, M. Hinge, 1 vote. GWS, Al Whitfield, 2 votes. GWS, Tom Green, 3 votes. Essendon v Geelong. Geelong, M. Holmes, 1 vote. Geelong, O. Dempsey, 2 votes. Essendon, J. Caldwell, 3 votes. St Kilda v Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide, W. Drew, 1 vote. St Kilda, C. Wilkie, 2 votes. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 3 votes. Richmond v Carlton. Carlton, B. Akers, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Carlton, P. Cripps, 3 votes. West Coast v Hawthorn. Hawthorn, C. McDonald, 1 vote. Hawthorn, J. Newcomb, 2 votes. Hawthorn, D. Moore, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 16. In equal first place on 20 votes, we have Isaac Heaney and Adam Treloar. In equal second place on 18 votes, we have a top trio of Jack Sinclair, Tom Green, and Nick Dacos. We are 16 rounds in, and we still don't know who will win the Scoops Medal for 2024. Jack Sinclair is in the conversation again for a back-to-back Scoops Medal win as well, if you don't mind, for Jack Sinclair. Yeah, this is a bloody big count, and can Jack Sinclair not only go back-to-back, but be the first ever 2-time Scoops quiz winner? Sinks is in the contention right now, so just know that Sinks is within a chance to win this. He's only a few votes behind the current leaders, so let's go. Round 17, Scoops Medal, Brownlow votes. Round 17. Collingwood v Essendon. Collingwood, J. Crisp, 1 vote. Essendon, J. Caldwell, 2 votes. Essendon, Z. Merritt, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Gold Coast. North Melbourne, L. Davies-Uniacke, 1 vote. North Melbourne, C. McKercher, 2 votes. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Western Bulldogs. Port Adelaide, M. Georgiades, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, C. Rosie, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 3 votes. Geelong v Hawthorn. Geelong, J. Cameron, 1 vote. Geelong, S. Manor, 2 votes. Hawthorn, D. Moore, 3 votes. GWS v Carlton. GWS, T. Green, Tom Green, 1 vote. GWS, B. Daniels, 2 votes. GWS, J. Hogan, 3 votes. Fremantle v Richmond. Fremantle, J. Tracy, 1 vote. Richmond, T. Nankervis, 2 votes. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 3 votes. Melbourne v West Coast. Melbourne, C. Windsor, 1 vote. Melbourne, T. Rivers, 2 votes. Melbourne, J. Van Rooyen, 3 votes. St Kilda v Sydney. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 1 vote. St Kilda, C. Wilkie, 2 votes. St Kilda, M. Filippo, 3 votes. Brisbane v Adelaide. Adelaide, B. Keys, 1 vote. Brisbane, J. Dunkley, 2 votes. Brisbane, Al Neil, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 17 in equal first place again on 20 votes is Adam Treloar and Isaac Heaney. They both haven't polled votes for a few rounds and barely any in the last 3 to 4 rounds. So that means players are coming for that spot. And in equal second place, 1 vote behind both Treloar and Heaney is 2 players on 19 votes, Tom Green and Jack Sinclair. Sinclair is just getting closer. He's just getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. Will Sinks become a 2-time Scoops Quiz winner and be the first ever to go back-to-back and be the first ever to get a 2-time Scoops Medal winner? Will he be the first ever 2-time Scoops Medal winner? And will he be the first ever 2-time to go back-to-back in the Scoops Medal? 2024, this party, this episode, this count is just getting started, and we're at round 17. Let's go to round 18. Shall we? Round 18. Scoops Medal votes. Round 18. Collingwood v Geelong. Collingwood, no, take that back. Collingwood v Geelong. Geelong, G. Myers, 1 vote. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 2 votes. Collingwood, D. Cameron, 3 votes. St Kilda v North Melbourne. Sydney, T. Papley, 1 vote. Sydney, C. Warner, 2 votes. Sydney, E. Goulden, 3 votes. Hawthorn v Fremantle. Hawthorn, W. Day, 1 vote. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Sicily, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v Carlton. Western Bulldogs, B. Dale, 1 vote. Carlton, P. Cripps, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, J. Ugle-Hagan, 3 votes. Adelaide v St Kilda. St Kilda, R. Burns, 1 vote. Adelaide, B. Dowling, 2 votes. St Kilda, M. Filippo, 3 votes. Melbourne v Essendon. Melbourne, E. Langdon, 1 vote. Essendon, D. Shield, 2 votes. Essendon, J. Ridley, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide, A. Aaliyah, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, D. Houston, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 3 votes. Richmond v GWS. GWS, Toby Green, 1 vote. GWS, Tom Green, 2 votes. GWS, Al Whitfield, 3 votes. West Coast v Brisbane. West Coast, Al Ryan, 1 vote. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 2 votes. Brisbane, Al Neil, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 18. Oh my God. We have a new leader. It is Tom Green on 21 votes. And in equal second place, we've got 3 players on 20 votes. 1 vote behind Tom Green. Adam Treloar, Isaac Heaney. And now on the leaderboard for the first time tonight, if not one of the first times, Lockie Neal is now on the leaderboard. Round 18 is just completed. But now it is time to go through my Scoops decision. Scoops Mark of the Year for 2024. Well, sorry, not that. I already done that. That was Zane Dersman, you fool. The Scoops Goal of the Year for 2024 is none other than one of my favourite players. The man I do the goal kicking challenges for when I say, here go, this one's for you. Jack Higgins, the best goal I have ever witnessed in person. The best goal Scoops has ever witnessed in person was Jack Higgins' goal against the Pies at the MCG early in the year, the MCG on a night game. It was absolutely awesome. Higo loves kicking great goals. We just mentioned the one from the weekend against Carlton, and that goal was even better. Jack Higgins is the GOAT of goal kicking. Higo has won goal of the year once before, and he's going to damn well win it again. Well, he better. And let's face it, I am the only opinion for those awards that matter. The AFL's version is rigged. So, yes, Jack Higgins is my winner for Goal of the Year. The Scoops 2024 Goal of the Year goes to Jack Higgins versus Collingwood at the MCG. And he did not kick it in the car park. He kicked it within the field of play. Here you go. Amazing goal. Another award for Jack Higgins to collect. Now, speaking of awards, let's go right back to the Scoops Medal. Round 19 votes. Round 19 votes. Scoops Medal. Round 19 AFL votes. Essendon v Adelaide. Essendon Z Merritt, 1 vote. Adelaide D Fogarty, 2 votes. Adelaide B Keys, 3 votes. GWS v Gold Coast. GWS Tom Green, 1 vote. Gold Coast S Flanders, 2 votes. GWS Al Whitfield, 3 votes. St Kilda v West Coast. St Kilda Z Jones, 1 vote. St Kilda R Marshall, 2 votes. St Kilda T Membry, 3 votes. Hawthorn v Collingwood. Hawthorn M D Ambrosio, 1 vote. Hawthorn J Sicily, 2 votes. Hawthorn J Ginnivan, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Richmond. Port Adelaide C Rosie, 1 vote. Richmond D Rioli, 2 votes. Port Adelaide O Wines, 3 votes. GWS v Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs E Richards, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs Jamara Ugle-Hagan, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs A Treloar, 3 votes. Brisbane v Sydney. Brisbane C Rayner, 1 vote. Sydney R Fox, 2 votes. Brisbane H McCluggage, 3 votes. Fremantle v Melbourne. Melbourne J Billings, 1 vote. Fremantle A Brayshaw, 2 votes. Fremantle C Sarong, 3 votes. Carlton v North Melbourne. North Melbourne T Cherry, 1 vote. Carlton P Cripps, 2 votes. North Melbourne H Sheasel, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 19. We have a new leader again on 23 votes. It is none other than Adam Treloar from the Western Bulldogs in second place. On 22 votes, 1 vote behind Treloar is Tom Green from the Giants. and an equal third place on 20 votes, 3 votes behind the leaders. This trio of Isaac Heaney from the Swans, Harry Sheasel from the Roos, and Nick Dacos from the Pies. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I reading the team names out for those players? We all know, Scoops. Well, fun fact for you all. If Adam Treloar is to win the Scoops Medal, he'll be the second Bulldogs player to win a Scoops Medal. Will Adam Treloar join Jack McRae in being the second Bulldog to ever win the Saints or the Scoops Medal? Wait and find out. We have not many rounds to go. 5 rounds left. Oh boy, this race is heating up. And just trust me when I tell you all right now, there is other names on this list. So see, I've even hidden the leaderboard there, like the full leaderboard. I just read out more than I should have given you, but I have. I'll start thinking now. You just got to start thinking who's got the votes. I ain't going to give you hints. You got to figure that out for yourself. All right, Scoops, let's go. Round 20, Scoops Medal votes. Round 20, Carlton v Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide, T. Boak, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, O'Wines, 2 votes. Carlton, C. Curnow, 3 votes. North Melbourne v Geelong. North Melbourne, T. Powell, 1 vote. North Melbourne, T. Cherry, 2 votes. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 3 votes. Brisbane v Gold Coast. Brisbane, D. Zorko, 1 vote. Gold Coast, S. Flanders, 2 votes. Brisbane, Al Neil, 3 votes. St Kilda v Essendon. St Kilda, J. Steele, 1 vote. St Kilda, C. Sharman, 2 votes. St Kilda, R. Marshall, 3 votes. Melbourne v GWS. GWS, Tom Green, 1 vote. GWS, Al Whitfield, 2 votes. GWS, J. Peatling, 3 votes. Fremantle v West Coast. West Coast, E.O., 1 vote. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 2 votes. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 3 votes. Collingwood v Richmond. Collingwood, J. Dacos, 1 vote. Richmond, N. Broad, 2 votes. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 3 votes. Sydney v Western Bulldogs. Sydney, I. Heaney, 1 vote. Sydney, M. Roberts, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, A. Treloar, 3 votes. Adelaide v Hawthorn. Adelaide, R. Laird, 1 vote. Adelaide, J. Saligo, 2 votes. Hawthorn, C. McDonald, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 20. We have Adam Treloar on 26 votes. Harry Sheasel's in second place on 23 votes with Tom Green, Nick Dacos, and Lockie Neal. Oh my God. We have 4 rounds to go, and literally any of those names, plus plenty more, are still mathematically and realistically a chance to win the Scoops Medal. You got Treloar, you got Sheasel, you got Tom Green, you got Nick Dacos, you got Lockie Neal. There's about 5 to 10 other names realistically still mathematically a chance to win. Boy, oh boy, well, where is Isaac Heaney? There's other names. Heaney was up there all year, and now he's faded away. Well. Let's go, Scoops. Round 21. Boy, oh boy, we're pumped. Round 21, Scoops Medal votes. Let's go. Scoops Medal, AFL Medal. Round 21 votes. Round 21, Western Bulldogs v Melbourne. Bulldogs, Western Bulldogs. B. Dale, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, A. Treloar, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 3 votes. West Coast v Gold Coast. North Melbourne. West Coast v Gold Coast. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 1 vote. Gold Coast, M. Rowell, 2 votes. Gold Coast, J. Witts, 3 votes. Whew. Alrighty, let's continue. North Melbourne v Richmond. North Melbourne, T. Cherry, 1 vote. North Melbourne, N. Larkey, 2 votes. North Melbourne, Al Davies Uniac, 3 votes. Geelong v Adelaide. Adelaide, R. O'Brien, 1 vote. Geelong, T. Stewart, 2 votes. Adelaide, Al Scholl, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Sydney. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, O. Wines, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, W. Drew, 3 votes. Collingwood v Carlton. Collingwood, S. Pendlebury, 1 vote. Carlton and Newman, 2 votes. Carlton, G. Hewitt, 3 votes. GWS v Hawthorn. Hawthorn, J. Newcomb, 1 vote. GWS, J. Hogan, 2 votes. GWS, Al Whitfield, 3 votes. Essendon v Fremantle. Fremantle, Al Ryan, 1 vote. Fremantle, J. Clark, 2 votes. Essendon, D. Parish, 3 votes. St Kilda v Brisbane. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 1 vote. Brisbane, Al Neil, 2 votes. Brisbane, J. Danaher, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 21. Oh boy, wowee. Boy, oh boy, wowee. The leaderboard after round 21 is as follows. Now, I'm going to make this abundantly clear. With 3 rounds to go, these are the only names now eligible to win the Scoops Medal. Or are they? Because we have Adam Treloar on 28 votes, Lachie Neale on 25 votes in second place, Harry Sheasel, Tom Green, and Nick Dacos are on 23 votes in third place, and in fourth place, Isaac Heaney on 21 votes, and Jack Sinclair in fifth place on 20 votes. Now, mathematically, 3 rounds to go. The maximum amount of votes you can get is 9. Sinclair's on 20. If those guys don't get over 28 votes, Jack Sinclair has to get 9 and he could make it. But is there some people on 19 votes that you are not seeing? Maybe, maybe not. Let's get right into the round 22 Scoops Medal votes. 3 rounds to go. Comment your votes down below. Smash that like button. If you want your favorite to win, you'll smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go, Scoops and everyone. Round 22. Oh, boy. Round 22. Sydney v Collingwood. Sydney, W. Haywood, 1 vote. Sydney, I. Heaney, 2 votes. Sydney, C. Warner, 3 votes. North Melbourne v West Coast. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 1 vote. West Coast, O. Allen, 2 votes. North Melbourne, T. Cherry, 3 votes. Brisbane v GWS. GWS, F. Callahan, 1 vote. Brisbane, W. Ashcroft, 2 votes. GWS, Tom Green, 3 votes. Fremantle v Geelong. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 1 vote. Fremantle, Al Ryan, 2 votes. Fremantle, J. Clark, 3 votes. Essendon v Gold Coast. Essendon, Z. Merritt, 1 vote. Gold Coast, M. Andrew, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 3 votes. Melbourne v Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide, J. Horn Francis, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 2 votes. Melbourne, K. Pickett, 3 votes. Carlton v Hawthorn. Carlton, M. Kennedy, 1 vote. Hawthorn, M. D'Ambrosio, 2 votes. Hawthorn, not Carlton. Hawthorn, J. Sicily, 3 votes. Richmond v St Kilda. Richmond, D. Rioli, 1 vote. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 2 votes. St Kilda, R. Marshall, 3 votes. Adelaide v Western Bulldogs. Adelaide, B. Keys, 1 vote. Adelaide, M. Crouch, 2 votes. Adelaide, Al Scholl, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 22. In first place on 28 votes is Adam Treloar. In second place on 26 votes is Tom Green. In third place on 25 votes is Lachie Neale. In fourth place on 24 votes is Harry Sheasel. In fifth place on 23 votes is Isaac Heaney and Nick Dacos. And in equal fifth place on 22 votes is Jack Sinclair and Rowan Marshall. So they are the only people now officially that can mathematically win the Scoops Medal. Which one of those names is it going to be? Unfortunately for Harry Sheasel, his season is now done at this point. So you can cross Harry Sheasel's name off this list. but a bloody impressive effort for Harry Sheasel to, at this stage, finish in 4th place and poll 24 votes. We got 2 rounds to go. Every other name on this board can win the Scoops Medal. Who is it going to be? You're going to find out right now. Let's go. Get up in the chat. Get up and about. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's go. Right. Scoops Medal. Round 23 votes. Essendon v Sydney. Essendon, Jay Caldwell, 1 vote. Essendon and Martin, 2 votes. Sydney, Heaney, 3 votes. Gold Coast v Melbourne. North Melbourne. Gold Coast v Melbourne. Gold Coast and Anderson, 1 vote. Melbourne, Jay Viney, 2 votes. Melbourne, E. Langdon, 3 votes. GWS v Fremantle. GWS B. Daniels, 1 vote. GWS Jay Hogan, 2 votes. GWS Tom Green, 3 votes. Collingwood v Brisbane. Collingwood Jay Dacos, 1 vote. Brisbane Jay Danaher, 2 votes. Collingwood N. Dacos, 3 votes. Port Adelaide v Adelaide. Adelaide M. Crouch, 1 vote. Port Adelaide O'Wines, 2 votes. Port Adelaide Z. Butters, 3 votes. St Kilda v Geelong. St Kilda D. Wilson, 1 vote. St Kilda C. Wilkie, 2 votes. St Kilda R. Marshall, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs v North Melbourne. Western Bulldogs A. Treloar, 1 vote. North Melbourne T. Cherry, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs S. Darcy, 3 votes. Hawthorn v Richmond. Hawthorn J. Warple, 1 vote. Hawthorn J. Gunston, 2 votes. Hawthorn J. Newcomb, 3 votes. West Coast v Carlton. Carlton G. Hewitt, 1 vote. Carlton B. Kemp, 2 votes. Carlton P. Cripps, 3 votes. The leaderboard after round 23 heading into the final round is as follows. Eagle first on 29 votes with a round to go is Tom Green and Adam Treloar, and they compete against each other in the last round. In second place on 26 votes, Eagle second, Isaac Heaney and Nick Dacos. And in equal third place on 25 votes is Rowan Marshall and Lockie Neal. Now, I mean, any mathematicians can figure this one out. That means now, despite a bloody strong effort, Rowan Marshall and Lockie Neal will not win this year's Scoops Medal, but they've both done bloody well. The race with the final round to go is between Nick Dacos, Tom Green, Adam Treloar, and Isaac Heaney. Or is it? Isaac Heaney got managed in the last game of the season. So John Longmire has cost Isaac Heaney a chance to win the Scoops Medal for 2024. So it is down to 3 names. Tom Green, Adam Treloar, and Nick Dacos. Now, also, if you're a mathematician, if Nick Dacos polls 3 votes and Adam Treloar and Tom Green do not poll a vote, we will have, for the first time ever, a trio winner of the Scoops Medal. But if Dacos does not poll 3 votes and neither Treloar or Green poll a vote, if Green or Treloar poll a vote, Dacos is out, no matter what. Or can we have a tie between the current leaders, Tom Green and Adam Treloar? Now, I have a bonus graphic for you all. A bonus graphic, okay? A bonus graphic. So, how this last round will go, I'm that excited. We're down to the race of 3 players to win this Scoops Medal for 2024. Vote down below which one of those 3 is it going to be. Now, I am going to incorporate a live leaderboard after those games that those players are in. So, let's go. The final round. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are here to go through to see who will win the 4th ever edition of the Scoops Medal. Who is going to be the 2024 Scoops medalist? We're going to find out right here, right now. Let's go. Right. Round 24. Hawthorn v North Melbourne. Hawthorn, 1 vote. D. Moore. Hawthorn, M. D'Ambrosio, 2 votes. North Melbourne, J. Simpkin, 3 votes. Geelong v West Coast. Geelong, S. Manor, 1 vote. Geelong, O. Henry, 2 votes. Geelong, J. Cameron, 3 votes. Richmond v Gold Coast. Gold Coast, S. Flanders, 1 vote. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 2 votes. Richmond, D. Rioli, 3 votes. Fremantle v Port Adelaide. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, O. Wines, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, W. Drew, 3 votes. Sydney v Adelaide. Sydney, L. McDonald, 1 vote. Sydney, M. Roberts, 2 votes. Sydney, N. Blakey, 3 votes. Brisbane v Essendon. Essendon, Z. Merritt, 1 vote. Essendon, D. Heppel, 2 votes. Brisbane, L. Neil, 3 votes. Carlton v St Kilda. Carlton, G. Hewitt, 1 vote. St Kilda, J. Higgins, 2 votes. St Kilda, M. Filippo, 3 votes. Here we go. Melbourne v Collingwood. Collingwood, P. Lipinski, 1 vote. Collingwood, J. Dacos, 2 votes. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 3 votes. Oh boy. 3-way tie with 2 games to mention. In fact, 1 game. We are down to the final game, ladies and gentlemen. We've got currently a 3-way tie. Tom Green, Adam Treloar, and Nick Dacos. The last game involves the first 2 names on your screen right now. Western Bulldogs v GWS. Western Bulldogs. He Richards, 1 vote. GWS. Tom Green, 2 votes. GWS, Al Whitfield, 3 votes. I declare the winner of the Scoops Medal for season 2024 from the Giants, Tom Green. Well done, you, Tom Green. This is a great and well-earned winner. Tom Green, a star midfielder from the Giants, 31 votes he finishes on, and quite frankly, he bloody deserves it. The final live leaderboard, Tom Green, 31 votes, Adam Treloar and Nick Dacos on 29 votes. Tom Green really, really deserved to win this. I mean, a guy who is filled with stars in his midfield, is Tom Green. But you got to give the man his credit. The guy is a bull. He's a tackling machine. He accumulates the ball. He gets a lot of clearances. He gets a lot of contested possessions. Tom Green really did deserve this Scoops medal for 2024. He is in my All-Australian team for a reason. He is bloody deserved this. Tom Green, congratulations for winning the Scoops medal. Well done, Tom Green. Now, you're all wondering, Scoops, who was in your top 5? Well, let's get that up for you all right now. So, in first place on 31 votes was Tom Green. In equal second votes, in equal second place, shall I say, is Nick Dacos and Adam Treloar on 29 votes. So Tom Green, 31 votes, 29 votes to Adam Treloar and Nick Dacos. In third place on 28 votes is Lachie Neale. In fourth place on 26 votes is Isaac Heaney. And in fifth place is Rowan Marshall on 25 votes. So here is the top 5. Well, technically top 6, Marshall, but we had equal second. So there is your top 5 for the Scoops medal. The winner, Tom Green on the far left on 31 votes. In equal second, Adam Treloar and Nick Dacos on 29 votes. Lachie Neale on 28 votes and Isaac Heaney on 26 votes, rounding out the top 5. Now, you're probably all wondering, Scoops, what does each club-by-club leaderboard look like? You want to know who finished where for your team? Well, Scoops has you covered. I'm going to read you all, probably for the first time ever, your club's leader after the home and away season. So we'll go in alphabetical order. So the most votes for the Crows on 16 votes was Matt Crouch. For Brisbane on 28 votes was Al Neal. For Carlton on 20 votes was Patrick Cripps. For Collingwood on 29 votes was Nick Dacos. For Essendon on 17 votes was Zach Merritt. For Fremantle on 20 votes it was Caleb Sarong. For Geelong on 11 votes it was Jeremy Cameron. For Gold Coast on 20 votes it was Noah Anderson. For the Hawks on 13 votes, equal first on 13 votes was Dylan Moore and James Sicily. For Melbourne on 14 votes it was Max Gawn. For North Melbourne it was Harry Sheasel on 24 votes. For Port Adelaide it was Zach Butters on 21 votes. For Richmond it was Dan Rioli on 6 votes. For the Saints on 25 votes it was Rowan Marshall. For Sydney on 26 votes it was Isaac Heaney. For West Coast on 10 votes, it was Jake Waterman. For the Bulldogs, it was Adam Treloar on 29 votes. And the most votes for the Giants was the winner of the Scoops Medal for 2024, Tom Green. Well done to Tom Green for winning the 4th ever edition of the Scoops Medal. I really, really do appreciate you all for joining this show this evening. I love doing the Scoops Medal. It will be around for the AFLW season as well. The Scoops Medal is my favourite time of the year to record a video for the AFL. Thank you very much for tuning in. Tom Green is the Scoops 2024 Scoops Medal winner from the Giants, a star midfielder on 31 votes, Tom Green. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, have a great one. And again, congratulations to Tom Green, the Scoops medalist for 2024. Thank you all for tuning in. Like and subscribe.